Hey, you know what it is? Back with another one, Rapcast. Hottest in the game right now.
Pat and Mike, you know what it is. First podcast, but...
Rapcast, Season 1, Episode 1. So we got some new news to talk about. 6ix9ine, and not done with the trolling. He trolled a song, a freestyle, to an Eminem beat. What do you think about this?
Thought right when you ain't diss me. I'm a lyrical legend, I know they miss me. All you mumble rap kids, colorful hair.
His freestyle, you could tell that man, he just wants the world to have fun and he wants to troll. So, he always gets into these tough situations with the trippy red nonsense. Chief Keef, he's got to watch out though.
At least he's got 50 Cent on his side though. 6ix9ine, he wants everyone to hate him.
Exactly.
So when he can make songs like Toddy, which is just like complete screaming.
Yeah, but it's catchy. That's how he has fans.
And then he can also, make songs like Fifi, which is like just him talking.
I enjoyed the collab with Nicki Minaj. I feel like they're one of the best two in New York, come out of New York. So
after
best female rapper possibly ever. Is in Nicki Minaj.
Not true.
You
ever heard Missy Elliott?
Missy Elliott? See, I don't think so. Because Missy Elliott's flow is a little different, and Nicki Minaj...
That's why Lauryn Hill, dude.
Lauryn Hill? Anyway, so...
I don't think she's from New York. I don't know.
Lauryn Hill's not from New York.
The thing is, 6ix9ine, where's he from? Like Brooklyn?
Yeah, he's from the inner streets of Brooklyn,
He's from a hood.
Yeah.
But he's not like that hood.
Yeah.
I think rappers usually that come from New York,
they overhype
they overhype their hood. Like Cardi B, you ever heard her talking about her hood? She's like, I had 3 enemies. What's up?
What's up, bitch? I have a pink dojo in my
cheap weave. And it's like, you come from, Brooklyn, which has bad areas, but it's not, like people that come out of, Chicago, like Trippy or, Kanye.
Yeah, or Chance. Chance is really a Christian rapper. He's one of my favorite rappers.
How Christian? He's not very Christian.
His last album was pretty much,
Kanye's, talks about religion, but, as if he's, skeptical about it.
He is one of the few at the top, and, I do not really like how artists do this nowadays. He has not sold his soul, which means basically he hasn't.
The thing that Chance the Rapper, if it's good that he can at least sometimes promote word, because then you know that he's real. All these fucking theories about how this whatever soul to soul, he's the devil, and then you can believe that if you want, but really, if you can have someone like Kanye, who people think he's, some, Illuminati cast, but he can talk about, God.
Kanye, Jay-Z, they say stuff for controversy, but Jay-Z is a great rapper.
People think Kanye actually likes Trump. Not.
Yeah, he's just saying it for
he likes Trump
news.
because he likes controversy. He's like 6ix9ine. That's why he likes 6ix9ine.
He likes the spotlight. He enjoys showing his fans how to get the spotlight, and I think ultimately he just loves being under the news, being on this bright light, and
he's smart in the way that he knows how to retain relevancy.
Exactly.
If he, you got old rappers like him, like Jay-Z kind of fell off. No one was as hyped for 444 as they were for Astroworld.
I was hyped for 444, but see what I said.
444 is a good album, but
what I said before, Astroworld was hyped up because all these fans nowadays, rap has changed. Since if you look at the 2000s, the 90s. And now you look at the 2010s, we have the...
2000 probably, lowest point for rap, honestly.
Yeah.
They got, Eminem, but that's kind of it.
The LL Cool J's, the Nas, the Biggie, Biggie, Rip Tupac, all of them, So, now we just have the Trippy Reds. We have a couple veterans in Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, but we'll get to them later. But also we got the 6ix9ine, the XXX. He died. Ski Mask. All of them. They're very popular.
Drake, big one now, but he's like not. The thing with Drake, he's kind of big in the way that he's like a pop singer. He's not like. You can call him a rapper. I would say that he's a rapper. Like that's what he would go by. But his big songs. If you look at like "In My Feelings" or something, he's not a rap. He's going. Kiki.
Alright, anyway.
He's not rapping. Look at like people like Drake who are trying to be like Drake. If you're trying to be like Drake, you're not trying to be like an "In My Feelings" Drake. You're trying to be like an older Drake,
Yeah, there's a different side of Drake.
People say they're trying to be like Drake. They're trying to be like not Scorpion. I don't think. I mean, he's like top. He's a big rapper, but right now I don't think he has too many copycats. Out of big names, people.
Names, I would say.
The thing, no one is gonna copy Drake. You know why? Because no one. I mean, I know people do respect Drake, not as much. Like when you hear about, when you hear about all these ghostwriting things,
raps, like the OVO scandal in 2012.
Oh yeah, and the only reason he was gonna be with OVO, he could have got on some major label. He could have got on like Atlantic for rap. That's a big
Colombian,
one for rap.
Empire. Empire.
Spotify's not a label.
Yeah, they have a label.
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they probably pay, like, terribly.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, that's probably why you wouldn't go on that.
Also,
but, like, the thing
big
is...
shout out to Mir Fontaine, Philly rapper, Camden area. He's on the come up. And also, Only Jamez. You're going to see him on the show some point next month. So, also, big shout out to them, too. They did a freestyle. You can go check it out. It's called Backseat Freestyle. It's pretty fire. But Mir Fontaine, just great flow. I love his voice. Is very nice on the mic. Same with Only Jamez. He's a little bit of a character. He likes to clown around on his Instagram. But you should go check out his new song, Kiss. It's pretty much of a trap song like these new rappers nowadays. So, yeah. So you should go check it out. And also... So back to
Drake. So the reason Drake is not going to sign, or didn't sign at least, onto some major label, and I'm not saying OVO is bad or anything, but he could have definitely been making more money. I think this is what I think. But the thing was, OVO is going to ghostwrite for him. They got people who's going to ghostwrite for him, and they're going to. I know he can trust them to do that. I mean, I really don't know what songs he wrote or didn't write, but...
I believe that In My Feelings, like all the pop songs, I feel that they were like really like...
a big part of it.
Yeah, a big part of it, but they were also wrote by him. So I believe that they were wrote by him, but most of his rap songs... I mean, I could be wrong, so don't bank on this. It's just a hot take. It's a hot take show, as you know. But... like Survival, Emotionless.
Hot takes on.
Anyway, also on the show, just as a side note, we're going to have a lot of fun. So if you enjoy watching, you should tune in. Probably going to do it every couple days. Longest in between shows, we'll do a week. But, so 2 Birds, 1 Stone, Emotionless. Well, I think Too Much was a great song. But
talking about Drake?
Yeah, talk about Drake. I don't think anyone really copies him. I think
Drake?
The only similar like big rapper or / pop artist that I see like R&B is Bryson Tiller, and you should go check him out. He's got a great load of stuff. He hasn't dropped an album in a while, and that's coming soon. But
watch him be like dead. How old is he?
He's 27, I believe. So.
27 Club. 27
Dang.
Club. You know it's a thing. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, here's why people won't copy Drake. Drake is currently making music for, reasons that he needs to make, like things that really only apply to him. Like Drake is gonna release songs like "In My Feelings" or "Nice for What" because he's trying to take back his female fan base. It's really obvious. I don't know if he's ever said this out, like just straight up, but he's really just, these pop songs that he's making are an attempt to get back his female fan base. They're kind of, they're kind of a spin, from Drake, making like Hotline Bling or Passion Fruit. Songs like that talk about him.
One Dance is another example.
Songs that talk about him failing at relationships, but kind of shifting the blame on both sides. Especially Hotline Bling. It's just like, you've probably heard those lyrics. They're not anything that he would want a female to hear, probably. And now he's trying to make moves with Nice for What and In My Feelings, like I said, and he's trying to get back his female fan base. People don't need to copy that. Artists that are coming up, like young artists, like
all they're into is, I'm gonna be blunt, drugs. They want to scream in the mic. I think hip hop has really took a turn nowadays, especially with the 2018 artists.
Yeah,
I believe in NBA YoungBoy. Like, don't get me wrong, I believe NBA YoungBoy's very good. Never Broke Again, Through the Storm, like all them. But they're just like, if you listen to
kind of the same thing.
The Notorious, B.I.G., Tupac, like all them, like
they got
the
variation.
Notorious Gangster. It's a variation from now to here. Like, back to YoungBoy, Never Broke Again, NBA YoungBoy, Through the Storm, like all them. They are very different artists who I feel you have to like a certain type of rap to really understand what they're coming from. And no disrespect to them at all, but I just don't really feel like they are very good rappers, because half the time I can't even tell what they're saying. And
and they don't need to copy Drake because they're not trying to get a female fan base on their side. That's really why. They can talk about anything they want. They can talk about the same stuff. If they want to copy Drake, they totally can. It just doesn't make sense right now.
Yeah, so we're going to also do this thing of the day, and you guys can comment what you feel about this hot take. So we're going to do the 3 hot takes of the day. So, number 1, Kendrick Lamar is, in fact, better than J. Cole.
All right. Are we arguing about this? What do you think
Let us know
it?
in the comments. It's very debatable. Personally, I'm a biased J. Cole fan. I will admit it. I'm a very big J. Cole fan. But I don't know. I think Kendrick and J. Cole are neck and neck. So that wraps up that one. And Michael will have the second one.
Well, first I want to talk about this first hot take. I want to talk about this. We can argue all day. At the end of the day, everyone knows Kendrick has been in the game. He's been selling. He's been making charts before J. Cole was even born, probably.
What? Michael, they're like the same age. Okay,
That's a
J.
joke.
Cole has 5 platinum
That's a
albums.
joke.
Cold World, Born Sinner, Forest Hills Drive.
How many times platinum?
For Your Eyes. Oh, 5 platinum. I just said that, you dumb shit.
No, 5 platinum albums. How many times has they gone platinum? You can go
Gold platinum 5 times.
So, one album of his has gone platinum 5 times.
Okay, Mad
Every single
City.
one.
Mad City.
Better record than KOD.
Okay.
Damn. No, you know what? Let's talk recently.
KOD wasn't his best album. Okay.
Damn is better than KOD. Let's talk about recent.
Is a good album, but is not better than Forest Hills Drive.
Okay, well we can talk about recently.
Okay,
the more
KOD was
recent.
not KOD. All right, let me make this clear. KOD was not J. Cole's best album, and I think the Fall Off will make up for that. That is dropping November through January, and he's also dropping an off-season mixtape. It's called The Off-Season. That'll be coming soon too.
Mixtapes are stupid.
No, but if it's J. Cole, it's gonna be fire. So.
Yeah, whatever. That's some bias coming at your way.
That's some bias coming at your way, you Kendrick Lamar fan.
I'm not even that much of a Kendrick Lamar fan. I think J. Cole is not on the same level as him.
First of all,
J. Cole could be. He's got ways to go though.
Okay.
I think he's probably older than Kendrick.
Second hot take.
All right, whatever. You guys fight that one out in the comments. I don't really care. We don't have comments. We don't have comments. It's gonna be us.
Welcome to the first podcast.
Yeah. All right. Second hot take of the day. 6ix9ine. We got something to say about 6ix9ine. This is my opinion. I didn't get this from anywhere. I'm just saying this right now. 6ix9ine can't sell albums. I don't think he can. All right. Name the last 6ix9ine album that you've. I mean, I know you're probably not a big 6ix9ine fan. I'm not really. He has a fan base, but he's not really one for albums. I mean, if you look at...
He hasn't dropped an album that has gone platinum yet because he's only been up in the game. He hasn't dropped an album that has gone top Billboard or anything because he's only been up in the game for, say, a year.
He's been up in the game since Gummo. It's like 2015.
Since Gummo?
Yeah.
It's not 2015. 2015 was his first debuted album, and Gummo was in 2018.
Gummo was not 2018.
Or 2017.
I'll tell you right now.
Me. November 2017, that's when Gummo was.
All right, well...
Then he came all the way back with Taddy, Fifi, all them.
God. Well, that's the thing. Gummo...
Gotti.
People don't
all them.
remember all of the, like...
Let me get this straight.
He doesn't make very...
Taddy is 6ix9ine's best song. By far. I don't care what anyone else says about Fifi. It's very catchy. I love it. But Taddy is 6ix9ine's best single. Best single. I don't care what anyone says. Fifi
Well, that's
alone
the thing.
is his best song, but his best single.
His favorite songs, your favorite songs by 6ix9ine are singles. They're not, like, he makes albums. Here, look up 6ix9ine's album sales for... Oh, also, the whole controversy that his album artist, stole the art from a random Tumblr user. Why?
Exactly.
If you're gonna get an artist, and this artist, he makes stuff obviously based off of existing things. He makes art with like The Simpsons and whatever, and like.
Well, I mean, his two albums, 2018, 2017, obviously. Day 69, Tekashi 69.
How much money does he make from that? How much money is he making from that? Like, what are its sales?
6ix9ine's net worth for both of his albums is around, I won't say it on the mic, but it's around 100 to 150 million that he's made right now off of his 9 for 9.
Net worth? You think he has 150 million?
Yes. If you go 9 for 9 on the Billboard.
If you go 9
plus
for 9.
Endorsements. Plus his record label.
People are streaming him. He gets on Billboard because he's probably being streamed through like Spotify. He's not making that much money from that.
And Apple Music. He went Billboard.
And Apple Music. They still pay artists.
Top 60 Apple Music. He's gone 9 for 9. Spotify. He's gone 9 for 9. Billboard Top 100.
That's if he makes it on Billboard. Like what? Like top 50?
No,
top
he's
100?
gone 9 for 9.
Top 100. Number 1.
Number 1. 9 for 9
on a Billboard Hot 100.
Not number 1. Billboard. Top 100. He's gone 9 for 9.
Landing on it.
Plus his label, which is
He's been landing. If he lands
labels.
on Billboard, he counts that as a win, as a 9 for 9er.
Okay.
That doesn't. If you're like 99th on the Billboards, your sales aren't. They're better than some. They're good. They're not making you 150 million to 250 million.
All right. You guys can fight that one out. Third hot take, I have it. So, recently...
I want to get my point across here. The point is, he's not a big artist, I know, but, like...
He is a big artist. 6ix9ine is a huge artist amongst
New York. You just said he's not going to platinum because he's new. If you're saying New York...
He isn't going platinum. If he took all of his bunch of songs that he's dropped over the past 3 months...
His albums won't go platinum.
He will go platinum.
He is the kind of artist that you gotta drop a single.
BB is his worst song. BB has not...
BB isn't his worst song. It's that... It's like...
I hate to say this,
experimenting with it.
Yes,
he's experimenting, and it
Mexican
can.
Audience
some people it can
is
land.
Not as big as his American audience, obviously, because he grew up in America and he really usually sings American songs.
He's got Mexican audience though. Yeah, he definitely does.
Not as big as America though.
Yeah, because Mexico's not as big as America. That's gonna be why.
Exactly, and I think the style of music in Mexico
Latino
is really,
his Latino
to
fans
dance to. This is not a stereotype.
Exactly.
It's
You
just-
can't make a whole
There's
album.
not really that much rap in Mexico. Like, name one rapper from Mexico besides 6ix9ine.
J Balvin, Bad Bunny.
He's not a rapper.
Yes, he is.
6ix9ine. Bad Bunny is. I think it's great. What
Annual
doing.
AA. He's the guy on BB.
Facts.
Whatever. All right.
All right. Throw
The
hard
point
take. I
is,
have
he's
one.
not. He's not a big. He's a single maker. Can we agree? He's better at dropping singles than albums. We can
Okay.
agree on that.
Okay. We
Not
can
everyone
agree on
does. Whatever.
Anyway,
Third hot take.
Third hot take. We have Noah Cyrus is right about Lil Xan not wanting to be in a relationship with her.
Yeah, I mean, Lil Xan said it.
Lil Xan basically set up
Lil
a video
Xan's
and
label.
said that Columbia, his label, by the way, has set him up with Noah Cyrus.
Shout out to Columbia Records too for setting up that fake relationship. I didn't want to do it, to be completely honest.
He was thanking his label for that. I don't know if Noah Cyrus cares that much either.
See, I think
She's probably part of it.
Noah Cyrus is very hurt because Lil Xan and Noah Cyrus, they had I could tell from what I saw, they had a pretty good audience, and a pretty good, support group for them because they're obviously, whenever you have two
Well,
pop stars or
you gotta
rappers,
it's got to be mostly coming from Noah Cyrus.
yeah. I mean, Lil
Lil Xan's
Xan,
audience is not that big.
there's few Lil Xan, fans, but, yeah. So I think.
I mean, people like Lil Xan. He's kind of like the 6ix9ine thing. He drops an album. It's not gonna do as well as maybe a single that he drops. I think Toddy itself could sell more than Day 69.
Day 69. Are you
Well,
kidding
okay,
me?
now we're going back to hot take number 2.
Okay. Okay, that'll wrap up the podcast.
Nah.
I think you liked it, so just leave a like and a subscribe. It's only our first podcast.
It's our first podcast. No hate. Love you guys.
See ya. Peace.
Goodbye, everyone.